Dawn, a couple for you. One, just, the story coming tonight was about Cardoso and how you guys would handle it. I mean, it seemed like the post set it up first, then Malaysia came in. Was that the game plan or just kind of how it happened?
No, it's just how it happened. I thought our post had a, really good week of practice, and then Lay has just really been locked in on both sides of the basketball. So she's getting pretty serious about this game and the prep for it, and really understanding what it takes to play at a high level on a consistent basis. And I mean, it's all her.
And then obviously we got some news before the game about Sanaya. How confident are you that she will be able to return at some point this year?
Well, I mean, it'll be day by day. It'll be day by day. She'll work towards getting a little bit closer to coming back, but it'll be day to day.
Coach, you mentioned Malaysia, and we look at the box score and we see her impact, but what kind of, intangible impact does she have on a game, whether that be energizing your own team or wearing down the opposing team?
I mean, she's got a little bit of everything. She is probably the X factor in that she could, we know she can score a lot of points. She's super unselfish. Like she involves other people. Our defense has really been the separation. Like she's elevated in a space of it's really unbelievable the amount of pressure without fouling. I thought at the end she started gambling a little bit, but when you steal the ball 6 times, you get the urge to want to steal all of them. But she's very, very aware of her. I call it superpower on both sides of the basketball, and it's kind of cool to see it develop in such a short period, because she's just a freshman and she doesn't carry herself like that. She's now not practicing like she's a freshman. She looks like she belongs. She walks like she belongs. She plays like she belongs.
Coach, even without your 6'7" rim protector, you guys still blocked 11 shots and got 15 steals. What do you guys do on the ball defensively and help side defense, making up for even the loss of Camilla?
Yeah. They were just locked in. I think it was a clear picture of how we wanted to play for our preparation. And once we worked it the last 2 days, because I thought Missouri exposed us the first time we played. They post us up a lot, and we wanted to make sure that didn't happen very often. Because if they're going to get 9 or 10 threes, if they can get 10 post-up baskets, they can make it a game. So we had to kind of eliminate that part of it, because we know they're going to get 9 or 10 threes on anybody. It's just hard to completely shut them out when it comes to that, because they move well without the ball. They see it, and they make you pay, if you overhelp.
I know they've played together a decent bit in different lineup combinations, but Ashlyn and Khloe starting together for the first time. What was your overall impression of how they kind of played off each other and worked together in that lineup?
Great. Great. Khloe had 5 blocks. I thought Khloe did a great job just helping and filling in a gap and dropping down. And then Ash covers a lot of ground. So both of them are incredibly smart, and they don't mind playing defense. They don't mind. And when you have 2 young players that are like that, they can make magic together. They score the ball as well, so it's always great when they can balance what they're doing defensively with some offensive punch.
How helpful is the balance that the 4 post players who played tonight bring to the court when you are missing a player like Camilla?
It's great. It's great. They had some. They worked hard. They worked hard these past 2 days. They've been wanting an opportunity to play more minutes than they usually play. They've been wanting that. It's just unfortunate that, you got Camilla, who's, she's going to play 26 to 30 minutes. And there's not a whole lot of minutes left over for everybody else. So somebody has to lose out. It's been Sakima, but I thought Sakima played great. Great. I do feel comfortable going into the game against UConn. with those four impacting the game, being able to play. And I won't hesitate in putting any of them in. So, I mean, they earned it. They earned my trust when it comes to that. So hopefully we can have another 2 days of preparation for UConn and get them out there.
Don, a couple. You talked a few times this year about with Malaysia wanting her to make the simpler winning play instead of, the flashy one. And it looked like when she came in, that's what she did. She kind of got you guys going with the three-pointer and then the layup and some other stuff like that before maybe at the end she got a little stylish. But
Yes.
Is that good to see from her that she's paying attention to you, to what you guys are doing?
Her maturation process has sped up because of her, like her making a concerted effort to lock in and be a little more disciplined on both sides of the basketball. I mean, she still is chasing those spectacular plays, but when you combine them with lean plays, like her game is leaned out. You can afford it. You can afford it because that's what she wants to do, and we can't completely take that out of her repertoire. It's who she is. It's the other, the plays in between those spectacular plays is where we wanted her to lean out, and she's done that, including just defensively. Like, it's impressive.
And I just have to ask, is there anything you could tell us about Sonia's transgression, I guess, that got her suspended?
Tanaya's?
Sonia's, yeah, sorry.
No. Yeah, no.
I know we've talked about Full Wiley a lot, but Peyton asked you about her intangibles and you described those for us. But what about her intangibles gives value to the whole team and this program?
I mean, Malaysia's a rock star, not just local. We go on the road, and I'm strategic. When we go on the road and I have to sign autographs or take pictures, kind of wait until she comes in the gym. And then once she comes in, they go to her, and I can get out of there quickly. But it's, and she handles it so well. Like she really is a shy person. She doesn't talk a whole lot unless she's very, very comfortable. But what she says, is meaningful. Like, she's her mother's child, and Fee has done a tremendous job at, I know it would be hard raising, such a superstar, someone that is highly liked locally and nationally now, where her head doesn't get too big. And she stays grounded. And that comes from her mom and her dad and her family, just making sure that she's doing all the right things and she doesn't get ahead of herself. And it's really cool to see that dynamic of her play out. And then, for our team, she's not a selfish kid. Like she hand feeds them. They just gotta make the basket, or they have to be prepared to catch it and then make the basket. Thank you all.